I chose to teach a lesson on the water cycle to integrate my technology with my science lesson. I taught in a 4th grade classroom in the Alpine School District at Deerfield Elementary. Here there was a lot of technology available for the teachers to use. There was, like regular TVs. They also had a microphone for the teachers to use. They had an Elmo, and then they also had a smart board in all the 4th and 6th grade classrooms. So that was really nice to have that ability to use all that kind of stuff. And our teacher, integrated technology into a lot of her lessons throughout the day. So that was really nice. The kids were already used to using that technology and already. At the beginning of the lesson, I had the words put up on the board, showing up on the smart board for the students to see when they came in the room. This is where they were going to make the predictions on what the lessons was going to be about. Again, on the smart board, I showed a picture of what their habitats were going to look like for their water cycle, so they can get a better idea of what they were expected to come up with on their own when they were doing their own experiment. After they got done with their experiments and they had made their observations and their conclusions, we revealed the paragraph that had to do with the words that they saw at the beginning of the lesson. This is where they got, more description of what they had learned, with precipitation, condensation, evaporation, and made sure that some of the conclusions were correct. We then showed them a video called the water cycle. It went through the different stages such as evaporation, condensation, and then it also did precipitation. The students were expected to be drawing pictures of what they're seeing throughout the video to make sure that they were understanding and listening to what was going on. Lastly, we did a quiz on the smartboard where the students were able to come up and click on the answer that they felt was correct, and that was where they were engaged in the technology. I felt like the lesson went really well. With the science, it was kind of hard to integrate, more technology into what they were doing, just for, had to be on the water cycle, and having them, do a hands-on experiment was also another requirement that the teacher had us do. So incorporating the technology was kind of hard, but I felt like it was, beneficial for them to see the stuff up on the smartboard. Then to also have that quiz at the end, it was interactive. The kids loved coming up and being able to fill out the answers and have it correctly. And one thing about my classroom is it's super open. The students don't care if they're wrong or if they're right, so that really helped with having the lesson go super smoothly.